Summerboard.
I'm 1 year into my Summerboard experience, so I've put together this video review. Hopefully, it will help others decide if it's for them or not. I first saw this contraption back on Kickstarter years ago. It was called the Leaf Tech. I was intrigued, but at the time, I didn't have the cash to gamble on a Kickstarter. Fast forward a couple of years, and YouTube served me a promo video for the Summerboard. And I got a Christmas bonus. I did a little bit of research, and then I took the plunge. Bye. Outside of North America, shipping is a pain. And for me at the time, European stockists had no stock. You can buy it direct from Summerboard, but I nabbed myself a good Black Friday deal from the One Stop Board Shop. Brian Lindy patiently answered all my questions, and I bought it from him and had it shipped over to Ireland. It's a heavy contraption and it has batteries, so your shipping options are limited, and it wasn't cheap. And if you're in the European Union, the cost of shipping is added to the cost of goods. So when the EU taxman calculates the duty owed, it can be a whack. Bear that in mind. When it arrived, I was like a giddy child. And even my giddy children got in on the action. It's a solid and well-crafted product, but it has its reliability concerns. Reliability support. If you search online, you'll see there are reliability concerns, and this was a big factor in my decision of whether to buy or not. However, there's a good support community online, and Summerboard's own support department are prompt in answering questions. Billy there is great. If you look at the Summerboard Facebook community, there you'll see people with gripes, and not necessarily those who are happily shredding, so bear that in mind. Having said that, Summerboard's batteries are letting them down. My remote battery gave up on day 2 because of a bad battery solder. But I reached out and Aaron helped me diagnose, repair and get back on the road. Many non-battery issues can be kept at bay with a little care and maintenance. Maintenance is actually easier than some people make it out. If you keep it clean and keep it dry, you'll be okay. If your drive shaft bearings squeak, replace them. Edge wheel bearings are much less critical, and all use standard skateboard bearings. Every few months, open up the 360s and check the silicone grease. If it's dirty, clean it out with tissues and re-grease it. That's pretty much it. A snowboard for the summer. It really is a snowboard for the summer. It's the experience that's closest to snowboarding away from the snow. Now, I wasn't into the park, half pipes, rails, no time for that. As a snowboarder, I preferred long sweeping carves at speed. Put me on a slow, narrow cat track and I'm way less confident. So, how does the Summerboard stack up? Well, it's awesome. It's great for long carves and it's limited only by your surroundings. It's massively improved my skills in confined areas. You know, footpaths are way narrower than ski slopes. Online, you'll see lots of people take their Summerboards to the skate park, doing jumps, rails. That's not for me, but you can if you like. Learning to ride can be frustrating. It's rewarding when things click, but it's super frustrating at first. And you will fall. And it's like falling on ice, not powder. So get yourself some good skate safety gear. You'll need a helmet, knee pads and wrist guards. Summerboard have good video tutorials on how to get going and how to master the basics. One year. Some of this footage is from a few months ago, and I was out of action for 2 months after a car crash. So I'm only back on the Summerboard in recent weeks, but I've improved a lot. Nowadays, I'm confident riding regular. I have great control going slow, and that's really necessary for footpaths, pedestrians, dogs, children. I've never yet taken it to its top speed. That's just insanely fast. For me, my next challenge is learning switch and 360-degree turns. So, 1 year on, what's the verdict? If you love snowboarding and you want more action all year round, get a Summerboard.